Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? So it looks like we gonna get Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3 after all, man. And that's what should happen. That's what should have happened. Yeah, we all want to see Undisputed. But at the same time, there was a contract involved in this. And the trilogy is supposed to happen. The first fight was a draw. You could have arguably said that Deontay Wilder knocked out Tyson Fury in the first fight because he had a considerably long count in the 12th round. Now, the second fight, Tyson Fury, he went out there and he won the fight. Now, even then, there's still a lot of questions around the gloves, the questions around, Deontay Wilder and feeling like somebody poisoned his drink, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of different type of things. Tyson Fury fell in drug tests with the wild boar meat. It's a whole lot of different things surrounding that fight and a lot of questions that need to be answered. And in the third fight, there's going to be a microscope on everything, literally everything, from the gloves of Tyson Fury to the way Deontay Wilder prepares for this fight to the whole lead up to the fight. There's going to be a microscope on everything. And like I said, the first fight was a draw. Tyson Fury won the second fight. So it's supposed to be a trilogy. It's supposed to be a third fight. Why not have this fight? I don't know why fans are saying that they don't want to see this fight. It's a great fight. You can say that the Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fight is a huge fight because it is. It would have been for Undisputed. And if Tyson Fury can beat Deontay Wilder again, it will be for Undisputed. That would make the fight even bigger because you leave all the questions answered with Deontay Wilder if Tyson Fury can go out there and win in the third fight. And then you go on and you fight Anthony Joshua for Undisputed. You dig what I'm saying? So that fight will be an extremely big fight, huge fight, money-wise and fanfare-wise, as far as with the with the gates and also with the stylistic matchup, the fact that it's for all the belts on the line in every which way. That's gonna be a great fight. But that fight should not happen before the trilogy. You dig what I'm saying? It should not happen before the trilogy because Deontay Wilder gave Tyson Fury an opportunity that he didn't have to give Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was down deep in the dumps. He was on drugs, cocaine, crack, wet. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that spoon hair run. You feel me? They call it that spoon. You feel me? Where the motherfucker, y'all know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker light that shit up in that spoon and go crazy. You dig what I'm saying? He was on all type of shit. And he said he had mental health issues. You feel me? He was overweight. He was eating all type of snacks, killing himself literally from the inside out, just doing bad things. You feel me? He never defended his WBC title. He went away from the sport of boxing. He was deep in the dark abyss of negativity and hell. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder pulled this man up out of the dumps, up out of the deep, dark abyss and said, look, brother, I'm going to give you an opportunity. You know what? Because I can't make the fight happen with Anthony Joshua for whatever reason. Anthony Joshua said, give me $50 million, I'll fight you. Deontay Wilder, Shelly Finkel, they brought him the $50 million. He didn't want to fight. The Zone turned around and tried to offer Deontay Wilder a multi-fight contract, and Wilder wasn't feeling that. He said, no, I just want to fight Joshua. So they couldn't make their fight happen. So Deontay Wilder said, you know what? Look, all right, Tyson Fury, you never lost a fight on paper. You dig what I'm saying? I see you destroying yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I liked how you was when you was out here active. You had a great win versus Vladimir Klitschko. I'm going to bring you back. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to get yourself right. Put some money in your pocket because I know you're hurting. You know what I'm saying? I know you done spent all your money on drugs. You know what I'm saying? You done spent all your money on food and shit. I know you're hurting. I know you need something. Let me bring you back into the limelight. I'm going to give you a fight. And you know what? I'm going to make it even better for you. I'm going to bust it straight down the middle, 50-50. I ain't going to even hold you on a percentage. I'm going to bust it down 50-50. And that's what Deontay Wilder did. That's a true champion. That's a real motherfucker right there. And he didn't have to do that. And he did that for Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So then on top of that, it was a draw. Great fight. Very entertaining. Very dramatic. You know what I'm saying? He put Fury on his ass. What was that, the 8th round? I could be wrong. Y'all fact check me on that. I know he put him down early in the fight. In the 8th round, then put his ass down again in the 12th round and arguably was a KO. The motherfucker looked like he seen the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The ref gave him a considerably long count. I counted 13, 14 seconds. Some people say it was 12. I counted 13 or 14. Either way, you could say that was a knockout. Any other motherfucker that would have been laid out like that, the ref would have waved it out. The motherfucker looked like he seen the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He looked like his life flashed before his eyes. So, okay, boom. The first fight was a draw. Wilder said, all right, let's have a rematch. They do now look, Wilder wanted to get straight back into it for the rematch. Tyson Fury went on ahead and did some other shit, ended up signing with top-ranking Bob Arum. They prolonged the rematch. Boom, the rematch finally come. Tyson Fury, he come in, he win the fight. A whole lot of drama surrounding the fight on why it was stopped, how it was stopped, how Tyson Fury won, the whole glove gate situation. Okay, so Tyson Fury, y'all, you got a dub and you got a draw. You owe Deontay Wilder the trilogy. Like, I don't give a fuck how the first fight went and how the second fight went. On paper, it's a draw and a win for Tyson Fury. You owe Deontay Wilder a third fight because he gave you the first opportunity. Then it was a draw, which arguably he won the first fight. Then he give you another opportunity in the rematch. You win. Why wouldn't you want to give him another opportunity for the trilogy? It only makes sense. So I don't know why fans is mad about this shit. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know why fans is feeling some type of way about this. You know what I'm saying? If Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, if the first fight with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua was a draw, they would have had a rematch. You know what I'm saying? And then let's say Andy Ruiz won the rematch. Then they would have had another fight. So so Anthony Joshua can come get his bike back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the shit's supposed to play out. I don't know why the fans is feeling some type of way because this is a great fight. I know why it is, because y'all don't want to see Wilder shine. Y'all are afraid of the opportunity that Wilder gets to redeem himself. Y'all don't want him to have the opportunity to redeem himself. Y'all don't want to see Wilder rise from the ashes, come back and take the throne back away from Tyson Fury, take that WBC belt and get right back into the undisputed title contention with Anthony Joshua. Y'all don't want to see that. That's why you really mad. You know what I'm saying? But Deontay Wilder, they won the arbitration. Bob Arum really already knew what the fuck was going to go on. But you know how Bob Arum like to throw y'all a little misdirection and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the triple option. You know what I'm saying? You know how he like to do shit like that. But I've been telling y'all, that's why I made the video, bro. Look, that Tyson Fury and Joshua fight, yes, I want to see undisputed, but they having too many difficulties on getting that fight done. I knew that shit wasn't going to be no thing right now. And it only makes sense to get Wilder and Fury in the ring for the trilogy. If Wilder go out there and he win, he fucking wins. That's what it is. If they want to do a fourth fight, then cool. If Tyson Fury wins, all right, that's cool. Do away with it. He won two and then got a draw. So that means Tyson Fury, he won the series. You know what I'm saying? And then you could put all that shit behind you. He don't even have to fight Deontay Wilder again. Now you move on about your career. You go handle Anthony Joshua. That's how the shit go. I don't know why people making this shit so complicated. Deontay Wilder, he trying to get his shit back in blood. You dig what I'm saying? He trying to get his shit back in blood. And that's just what it's going to be. So I'm excited about the fight. I want to see the fight. I think the bigger fight, honestly, in my opinion, is Deontay Wilder versus Fury, the trilogy, because they got history. It's going to be a successful pay-per-view fight. you know, it's gonna be a microscope on both guys during the lead up of the fight. The all access is gonna be crazy. Like, bruh, who wouldn't want to see the build up to this fight? I want to see the press conferences. I want to see what King Wilder got to say. The real champ. I want to see what Tyson Fury got to say when they address him about the gloves. When they address him about the steroids and the wild boar meat. I want to see what these people got to say when they get in front of the cameras, the whole lead up of the fight. And then when it come time, when that bell ring and when the lights come on, I want to see what the fuck is going to happen. I want to see if Wilder make adjustments. I want to see if Tyson Fury do with the same shit. If he feel like, fuck it, I'm just going to bully Wilder. He couldn't handle me in the second fight. I'm going to bully him again and see what. I want to see if Deontay Wilder can make some adjustments. That's what I want to see. Fights like this, series like this, trilogies, rematches, shit like this. This what makes boxing great. You know what I'm saying? Rivalries. You know, real like rivalries, and you know what I'm saying? I like arch nemesis and shit like that. I want to see that. You dig what I'm saying? A storyline. I want to see that in the sport of boxing. You know, so like I said, man, Deontay Wilder, he won the arbitration. September 15th is the deadline for Tyson Fury to give Wilder his trilogy, or he gonna get sued and stripped for that motherfucking belt. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. How do y'all feel about Wilder winning the arbitration? Are y'all excited about the trilogy? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holla at y'all boys, man.